Hello everyone. This video is about my VKB T-Rudder dampener modification. First I want to tell a few things. There is a lot of hardware modifications out there among the flight sim gears that is made because the original product is not made very well. This is something different. The T-Rudder is an excellent product on its own that I can recommend to anyone, and I'm not sponsored by VKB by any means. This mod is not made to repair a product that is faulty out of the box. It's made to add something more, some new functionality to this great pedal. So I was planning something similar for a long time now. Since I fly helicopters almost exclusively, I wanted my pedals to stay where I leave them. Because real ones work like this and it takes off a lot of pressure from the pilot. I've seen a lot of mods that utilizes those motorcyclic dampeners fastened to a wood plank along with the pedals. If you have any of these and you like it, I'm really glad for you, but I wanted something smaller, something more elegant that can keep one of the T-Rudder's very appealing property, the small footprint. It matters for a lot of us desktop pilots who don't have a dedicated cockpit, who uses their working computers as their cockpit too. For a long time I was struggling how to achieve this, but one day it just snapped in. The same day I made a prototype and it worked. Originally I made this mod for myself, but after I saw how well it turned out, I thought I asked on the HOTS subreddit if anyone interested in, because I had some leftover material. I thought there will be some folks, but it surprised me how many people were actually interested. So I will do my best to make as many as I can, but my possibilities are not endless, I'm sorry. But if you get one, here it is how it works and how to install it. You can see that black part of the axle that rotates with the pedals. That is what we want to clamp on to slow down a bit. These are our actual dampeners. They made of POMC, the same material that was used for my collective's clutch. It's a high-grade plastic with high abrasive resistance and low friction coefficient. It's usually used to make bearings. The backside is the ugly side. There are markings of a circular saw, but it not affects how it functions. Here comes the installation. First, remove this M5 screw. You can use the Allen key that VKB included to your pedal. After that, install the longer M5 screw from the other side that I will provide for you. It can take a while since it's in a hard to reach place. Tighten it when finished. Now use the M5 nut to secure it. You can also use the wrench from VKB. Remove this hex nut, remove this part of the pedal and put back the nut to prevent losing it. Remove this nut and the left arm of the rudder. Now you can see that black part is actually a ring. I will use Neogel 767A to grease it for you. Of course, you can ask for not grease it if you want to use your own lubricant or if you want to use it dry, but I not recommend the latter. What you have to do is put the ring in the dampener, then put it back to its place in a fashion that the excess part of the M5 screw goes into the smaller hole and the cut in the side goes downwards. Now put the M3 bolt through the dampener and secure it with a nut. Now you can reassemble the left arm of the pedal. Repeat the whole process on the right side. You may have to apply some pressure when you put the dampener into its place, but that's normal, it have to be tight. To tighten the dampeners, hold the nut with a wrench, an adjustable wrench, or maybe small pliers. In the case you use pliers, I suggest to use it from this direction and not from this. Use a Phillips head screwdriver for tightening. I suggest to apply low pressure first, then try it, and if it's not tight enough, go gradually upwards to avoid unnecessary stress on the dampeners. It's time to test the results. Now in this state, the dampener is not installed yet. The spring is set to normal, the softer setting, and the centerless side of the cam is used because this way it have a bigger oscillation in the center, so it's better for demonstration purposes. Now the dampeners are installed but not tightened at all. The screws are not even in their slot. What you see here is purely the Niogel, and you can see it already have serious effect. After a light tightening, it completely stops oscillation. If it's tightened too hard, it's not going back to the center completely. This is the harder spring setting with completely loosened dampeners. The centering force is so strong the pedal is jumping on my desk. With tightening, the hard setting can be slowed down too. Also, you can see that the center line is not centered anymore. That is because I was too lazy to recalibrate after every disassembly. So calibrate every time when you're taking apart your pedals. Without the springs, the whole thing is floppy and unusable. But the dampeners make it the perfect helicopter pedals. If you use this method, don't forget to set up your rudder trimming options accordingly in-game. Now just a few things to add. I will sell these within a few days, but not too much at first. And the reason for that, I want to avoid situations where I send out dozens of this tool, and after that we find out that it not works on other people's devices like on mine, because something changed in the manufacturing process in the meantime, or something like that. First, I will sell only a small batch and I wait for those users' reviews. If everything goes well, I will make more. But please understand, I'm not a company. I'm just a hobbyist with a daily job, a family, regular responsibilities. I have limited time with the machine. I can't produce hundreds every day. So please be patient. I'm not making this for a living. I just want to give something back to the community. If you are really in a hurry for a dampened flight pedal, maybe it's better for you to look for another solution, because I can't guarantee anything. But obviously I will not accept money for a product that I not made yet. Because I will sell low quantities only, I will sell these on the Eagle Dynamics forums, but I will post a link to the hotel subreddit too. After some calculations, it will cost 20 euros a kit plus shipping. I'm planning to ship with priority mail because every other options are so expensive, it's make the whole thing pointless. The shipping cost will be about 5 or 7 euros. The kit will contain 2 pieces of dampeners, left and right, and I will add Niogel 767A grease to them. It will also contain 2 M3 screws with nuts and the 2 M5 screws also with nuts. If you like this and interested, please let me know so I can prepare better. Thank you for your time. Bye.